YouTube, what is up with y'all today? This is Nail Goodfella Nail coming through with another talk video. My talk video is on, I just watched the Soul Collector Complex joint with Qias on there, man. Definitely crazy to see a sneaker YouTuber on there. I feel like it's always kind of been like this thing. I don't have any feel no way towards like the actual sneaker media, like a Soul Collector or a Sneaker Freaker or you know, the other ones too, like Nice Kicks or something like that. I don't, you know, but it just always feel like it's been like these underworlds and two underworlds, and it's not only just the sneaker media that's been kind of like late to the party. It's been a lot of, it's like a lot of companies. I remember when people was getting more views than Complex was total. Now Complex getting hella views now, but it was some people channels actually bigger than Complex, like single one-man army channels, you know what I mean? Like I think that's just as far as and a lot of these companies just started jumping in to this YouTube mixing around like the 2010s, because a lot of regular people like us was jumping into this and was taking off. Like one person was like bringing in hella views. But anyway though, so I say all that to say this, like, you know, again, I don't feel no kind of way towards the whole Soul Collector or nothing like that. I fucks with them. The Sneaker News fucks with them. And the rest of the other ones too. It's too many to name. But yeah, so it has always slightly feel like it's been like this kind of underworld. Like, yeah, the guy that go and shoot the vlogs and go pick up the sneakers or whatever, and then go to the sneaker cons and all that stuff. But then, like, you know, you would get like this angry sneaker blogger that's been in this shit for like 20 years, write some shit up about how, you know, sneaker YouTubers not really, you know, I know he's talking about, you know, a lot of these sneaker bloggers or whatever, I know they're talking about the big guys for the most part. Looking at it, when you just look at like the four big guys, it's easy to get that impression like, oh yeah, this motherfucker don't care about sneakers, whatever. You also still got little guys like me, yeah, you know, 50 to 100 views or whatever per video or whatever. But anyway, I don't want to rant too long about myself. Anyway, they kind of flame broiled Qias on Soul Collector. It's just one of the things, like, some people feel like, hey, you need to know your sneakers if you saying you the sneaker dude or whatever. Do I feel like they was right for that? Well, number one, it's a sneaker channel. I'm not gonna say I'm in the sports and then take my ass on ESPN, you know what I mean, and act like I know it just because I like basketball from the 2010s on up, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a do the history, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a do the history. It's no shade thrown towards Qias or whatever, but me personally, I'm gonna do the history. You know what I mean? I want to know who's out there more than Michael Jordan or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to just be stuck in like this current phase. So like when they did that quiz on him, and I instantly, as soon as I seen that Jordan 1 Chicago, I was like, that's a 94 before they even said it. Now, I didn't know what that Nike Dunk was that they had up there. You know, I would have straight up missed on that one. But because I don't even know too many Nike Dunks myself. But there's a few. Like, I like the Cosby's, the Red Devils, the Skunks. Those probably some of the super popular ones. Like, oh, well, that's easy. That's the super popular ones. But I mean, that's what I like as far as I could think of right now. But and obviously the waffles I got. Yeah, man. What do y'all think about that? Do you think they kind of went like left field flaming him? Yeah, as far as the clickbait stuff, hey, you know, marketing is marketing. People clicked on the video, and if you choose to stay with them, you know, you can either subscribe or unsubscribe. It's not that hard. But as far as him deserving to get flamed like that, again, people gonna check you on your if you saying you do this and that, you in the kicks or whatever. They're gonna check you on it, question wise. Facts, who wore this, who wore that, you know, certain brief stories. And I ain't saying that you need all that just to be a sneaker kind of, you know, a sneaker head or be in the kicks. if you just in the kicks for the fits and all that, just say you in it for the fits or whatever. And maybe you know, maybe Qias knows something they don't know. You know what I mean? As far as like kicks, man, I don't know, man. That like I was definitely interested into that show though, man. Like I was like, what? They got Qias on here, a sneaker YouTuber. So yeah, man. What do y'all think about it, man? Do you think they went a little too far on them, kind of like asking them questions and almost like, you know, I don't want to say roasting them, but I don't know, man. I'm getting speechless. I'm getting like left for words. My words leaving me. So just to round all this off though, man, I feel like, yeah, it's pretty cool to know what came out previously, what's what. I mean, like, why wouldn't you want to know that? Now, specific kind of things, you're not just gonna know what a Red Devil dunk. Like, you're not gonna know about it unless you either seen it or whatever, right? So, okay, but you know, and that was also funny too, man. That the Yeezy authenticator, what do you call it, Yeezy Buster, man. They end up trying to get them with like some fakes and see if it was real or not. That shit was funny too. I always watch full size. That's what it is. So yeah, man. What do y'all think? Do y'all think it's always been like a... Oh, that's another thing too. Right before I get up off here, Rich Lopez also said, I was trying to actually find that video in full. If y'all can find that video in the full where he's talking about how sneaker YouTubers is not pushing the culture forward, put the link down below. Now, as far as that go, I've actually thought about that, trying to come up with an answer for that, which side I might be on as far as that go. And personally, the only thing as far as like sneaker culture going at one point in time, as far as sneaker YouTube go, the only value you can offer somebody as far as sneakers on here is reviewing a kick early before somebody buy. But when you put that on to like the scale of like little, like that's just little, you know what I mean? When you do a sneaker review, I don't believe like you saving the world, but you got a lot of people out there, just like you review a lot of other stuff. You review cameras, you review other stuff like whatever, vacuums, I don't know. People do it all the time, and I just feel like you review sneakers just like everybody else review other stuff. Cameras, toasters, I don't know. As far as like saving the world with sneakers through the camera, not too much, unless you're doing like some charity giveaway. As far as pushing the sneaker community forward, as far as YouTubers go, again, when you see like those top 5, top 7 big YouTubers, and you see that, you know, they kind of like buying a lot of the hype, hypey stuff, and they shooting mall vlogs. It could look to the regular person, or even look to a guy that's been in the sneaker game for a long time. It could look like superficial. That's just me. That's my opinion. This me looking from the outside, looking in. It could like look superficial, because if it was just all about the sneakers, then just buy the sneakers and just do the review. But people ask for more. When you get the pressure put on you by people, and you want to make those people happy, the viewers, you got some guys that's just gonna go above and beyond and do what they got to do. Especially if you're trying to live off YouTube and stuff too. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if you're trying to get paid or whatever, you're gonna try to find something different. You're gonna try to find a niche. You're gonna try to find that pocket to go in. So then when a sneaker dude that doesn't do all that, like, why am I taking a big ass camera to the mall so everybody can look at me all weird? Dude, like, I don't even really do mall vlogs, but even that small time I did it for 2015, like twice ever maybe, it felt weird. Like, you gotta lightweight hide the camera and then still hold it up, because not everybody like to, you know, show their shop. If you in the mall, you got some security people that trip out. I convinced some of them excuse me, some of them bigger YouTuber guys for taking that big, especially if it's a big ass camera like this, and they running around with that, man, and they trying to go pick up, and like so much stuff can happen, especially if it's just you ain't got no homies there, you know what I mean? So a regular sneaker dude probably looking like without the YouTube channel or whatever, that I don't really too much care for all that. Why you going into the mall vlog and all that stuff? How is this doing the sneaker community any better? I mean, it depends on how you craft it, man. I mean, this can be done for good. I'm probably retracting on some of my words or whatever a little bit, because now I'm thinking about it, you can do more than sneaker, but you will be actually showing it. But you know, opinions like assholes, everybody always got one. So if I do a charity drive for sneakers, but at the same time I'm the so-called hype beast, flasher sneakers, some people might hate. Now a good majority of people might be like, oh, you know, that's nice, Neil, you a real one, blah blah blah. But this if I was a popular YouTuber, right? But some other people might hate, oh, why you showing that? You just trying to blow up just by giving people shit. You know, you got like that's like how they be trying to do some music artists. Oh, well, you just doing that because you just trying to, you know, everybody coming up with dumbass reasons to try to kind of like put you down on your come up. I don't want to too much make this a long ranted out thing. So yeah, just to recap my bullet points, and tell me what y'all think down below too, man. Just share y'all input and everything. One about how they did Qias on on Full Size Run. I think the Qias shit was definitely needed. I'm happy that I don't know if his name Brendan, or I always get their names confused, or Matt Dundon. Well, I don't know what the fuck this dude's name is. The one that be dressing like a dad all the time, that sit next to Trinidad James. I forget. Matt Welty, I think. I like when he kind of started getting the flame in the guests a little bit, like, have you resold sneakers and stuff. But Qias is one of them guys that, like, you want to see how he gonna react when you ask him the hard questions. You know what I mean? Like, cause I don't think he's coming in there with any media training. And media training is when people pull you to the side before you hit the record button and be like, hey, we're gonna talk about this, we're gonna talk about that. All right, we gonna, you know, I ain't gonna ask you about your wife cheating on you or something like that, or, you know, a sensitive subject. So it was just nice to see that kind of like go a little unrated, and, you know, he give his like raw answer, because I know I want to, you know, ask him them raw ass questions, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, why is you doing this and why is you doing that? But, you know, it is what it is. And another bullet point is what y'all think about what Rich Lopez said. Again, I didn't even know Rich Lopez said that until I actually watched that episode with Qias. So, you know, well, Full Size Run with Qias, and they actually kind of like replayed the clip as far as like sneaker YouTubers pushing the culture forward. Rich Lopez kind of had a point. Again, if you got a bunch of superficial YouTubers just kind of like, you know, it looks like that. If you just watch 2 or 3 of the videos, 2-3 videos of like the top sneaker YouTubers, it'll kind of look like that. Especially if they're getting items, you know, getting gifted stuff, and they just kind of like just reviewing it, and then just, you know, they getting a revenue and all this stuff, and you know, it's just like, well, what are you doing? You know, it could just kind of seems like that. But me being a YouTube creator or whatever, it's not really too much like that, but everybody got their own thing. So what do y'all think about that? Is YouTube pushing the sneaker culture forward? Rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Neil Goodfella, Goodfella Neil. Peace.